Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, aka Hood Digital, aka the Conspiracy Theorist, aka starring YouTuber Big Day today. We're going to talk about the man of the hour. You already know who I'm going to be talking about, but I'm going to introduce him anyway. Um, this guy, to a lot of people, he's Jesus Christ. He's the Savior, the Messiah. He's a leader. But to a lot of people, just like Jesus Christ, they want to crucify him. I'm not going to be around the bush. Get right to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the 45th, 47th President of the United States, love him or hate him, Mr. Donald John Trump. Yes, sir. Sign in, president again. You got a lot of people mad as hell. As you already know, I work for the New York Times. I get a lot of calls from customers. Some of them very mad when they cancel their accounts, cancel their subscription, because they talk about it's Trump. I get at least 10 calls a day because of that. Now, I believe, my personal opinion, I'm not a Trump supporter because I'm not an American. I live in the Dominican Republic. But I am a Trump sympathizer. The reason why is because Trump loves his country. Trump is a defender of the nation, of his nation. If we had a Trump here, this would be a better country. This country would be in a better position if we had someone that actually really genuinely cares about his country. Now, I'm not saying nothing bad about the president here. He's okay. I believe he has good intentions, but it's just everybody under him might not. So everything crumbles from under him. But we're here to talk about the man of the hour. The man of the hour. Let me go this way. The man of the hour. This is who we're talking about. Now, I want to show y'all something else. He just got in. These are the people at the border, Mexican border. The people, he canceled some some appointments. He's already chopping things up. Just got there. And they know what's coming. Now, my opinion is that, hey man, it's getting flooded, man. It's getting flooded. Sometimes when you have too many immigrants, we have the same problems here with the Haitians. Things become out of control. And I think there needs to be some type of order. Because it doesn't seem like Kamala Harris and Biden had an interest in regulating immigration, but just overflowing it. Immigrants moving into schools, kids have to be homeschooled because the schools are turning into shelters for the homeless, for the migrants actually. Out of control. Crime skyrocketing. Not like they don't have a problem with crime already. But that's where we at right now. Now, tell you a little bit of history. This man right here, Stephen Grover Cleveland. He's the first president to ever serve in 2 terms, besides the Don right now. Mr. Grover Cleveland, He served, he's from Jersey, by the way. Shout out to Jersey. He was born in Caldwell, New Jersey, and he served as the 22nd and 24th president of the nation. Now, I wanted to I want to do a reaction. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it of the inaugural speech. I haven't seen it. I was saving it for now. I saw a little clip of it, and I just saw that he was talking, and Kamala Harris did not clap, or Biden didn't clap after he said what he said something. But it was funny. That I just saw that little clip, but it was really funny. So let me get to it. Please bear with me. The tech retard in effect. One moment. The tech retard in effect. Here we go. The tech retard in effect, ladies and gentlemen. One moment. Hopefully this didn't freeze on me. Hopefully this did not freeze on me. Let me refresh it. My system's a little bit slow. The tech retard in effect. But like I said, let me have my little coffee in the meantime. Let me have my little coffee while the system comes back up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let me move the needle back. It's buffering. Tech retard, y'all. Here we go.
Thank you very much, everybody. Well, thank you very, very much. Vice President Vance, Speaker Johnson, Senator Thune, Chief Justice Roberts, Justices of the United States Supreme Court, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, President Biden, Vice President Harris, and my fellow citizens. The golden age of America begins right now.
That's the part. That's the part. That's the part I seen, because I only seen the very beginning. If you notice, look, I'm focusing on Kamala and diaper Biden. Diaper Biden. I'm focusing on both of them. You notice how they're not clapping. Let's keep watching.
From this day forward, our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world. We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer. During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first.
I believe that. I truly believe that. Trump is a patriot. You could say anything about Trump. He's a racist. You could say he's a criminal. You could say he grabbed bitches by the pussy. Whatever y'all want to say about him, Trump is a patriot. Aside from the fact that he a gangster, the biggest gangster in the United States, but he's a patriot. He loves his country, and you got to respect that. Me as an immigrant, I respect him. Let's keep watching. Sorry for the buffering, yo. Please bear with me, okay? Remember, I'm the tech retard.
Our sovereignty will be reclaimed. Our safety will be restored. The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end.
Oh, if you notice, yo, that was a shot. That was a shot at somebody. The weaponization of the justice system. That was a shot. He took a shot at somebody, probably at Biden and them. He took a shot at somebody there because he trying to say that they weaponized the justice system to get at him, and he still prevailed. So I take that as a shot. I don't know if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But that was good. That was good.
And now our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free. America will soon be greater, stronger, and far more exceptional than ever before. The presidency confident and optimistic that a new era of national success. A tide of change is sweeping the country. Sunlight is pouring over the entire world, and America has the chance to seize this opportunity like never before. But first, we must be honest about the challenges we face. While they are plentiful, they will be annihilated by this great momentum that the world is now witnessing in the United States of America. As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair. We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. It fails to protect our magnificent, law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary and protection for dangerous criminals, many from prisons and mental institutions that have illegally entered our country from all over the world. We have a government that has given unlimited funding to the defense of foreign borders, but refuses to defend American borders or, more importantly, its own people. Our country can no longer deliver basic services in times of emergency, as recently shown by the wonderful people of North Carolina, been treated so badly. And other states who are still suffering from a hurricane that took place many months ago. Or more recently, Los Angeles, where we are watching fires still tragically burn from weeks ago without even a token of defense.
You know, I admire Trump so much, man. I do. I do. I'm going to tell you something that it's really not in my best interest for Trump to be in office, or anybody like Trump to be in office for that matter. If I plan to one day maybe get a pardon and go back to the States. With Trump there, it's never going to happen. Oh, very unlikely that's going to happen. But I don't care. I've been here 21 years. I'm comfortable. I would love to go back. I got my kids over there. I got my families over there. So it's not, basically, I would love for, as far as my interests, for me to go back, it would be Kamala Harris. I would love for Kamala Harris or Biden to be there. But that's not the case because I think about the actual people that's living there. That's their country. That's their country, and they need a patriot. If we had a patriot like Trump in this country, somebody that actually cares, and you could say Trump is radical, you have to be radical. I am totally for the radicalism of government. Sometimes you have to tighten up the grip. You have to tighten up the grip because if you don't, and you have to understand, not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to like you. And I'm gonna tell you, and I was saying it for one, for a little bit, I thought Kamala was gonna win. I thought Kamala Harris was gonna win. I was a little bit surprised when Trump won. I thought Kamala was gonna get the upper hand, but I was saying if Kamala Harris wins, it's gonna be the same Biden situation, and United States is gonna collapse. The government is gonna collapse. The actual country is going to collapse because it's going to get infested. Everybody's going to go over there. All those herds that you see coming from Central America, they all going to go in. And it's just so much United States is going to be able to take. But let's keep watching.
They're raging through the houses and communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals in our country, some of whom are sitting here right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting. We can't let this happen. Everyone is that's going to change. We have a public health system that does not deliver in times of disaster, yet more money is spent on it than any country anywhere in the world. And we have an education system that teaches our children to be ashamed of themselves in many cases, hate our country despite the love that we try so desperately to provide to them. All of this will change starting today, and it will change very quickly.
Yes, I seen that. I think he said that he has officially declared that there's only two genders, male and female. Totally agree with him. I totally agree with him. I totally agree with him. Male or female. Whatever you want to call yourself, you can't force me to call you that. Like the big saying goes, fuck your pronouns. Hey, listen, I am totally for this. Male, female. Whatever else you want to call yourself, you can call yourself. It's like if I put on a rabbit suit and I force you to call me Bugs Bunny. You don't have to call me Bugs Bunny. You could call me Hood Digital. You could call me Chris. I could call myself Bugs Bunny. Oh, tomorrow I want to be an elephant. You have to address me as it because I'm an elephant now. No. You're a male. And yeah, he did pass that. He did. I'd seen that where he passed that. He passed the law. I seen that. You know what's crazy? And I heard this. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm not too political. I just go by what I see or hear. Kamala Harris wanted to provide free sex changes for inmates out of the taxpayers' money. That is insane. But let's keep watching.
My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place, and to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom. From this moment on, America's decline is over. Our liberties and our nation's glorious destiny will no longer be denied, and we will immediately restore the integrity, competency, and loyalty of America's government. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way. The journey to reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you.
Yo, he right, man. He right. He got shot at. He almost went to jail. Mad charges on him. And he brushed it off. And here he is. But let's keep watching. The man gangster, man. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with Trump.
Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear. But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm probably not going to get a lot of views. I haven't been getting a lot of views. And I'm going to keep, like I said in every video, I'm going to keep grinding. I'm going to keep riding till the wheels fall off. And a lot of people, if they was to actually watch this video, they would criticize me and say a lot of shit. You're not even in the United States and this and that. But listen, I was raised in the States. So I put myself in their shoes. And I think, well, what would have been an American? And that is actually my country. My kids live over there. My kids are Americans. My mother's over there. My brothers, my cousins, my nephews. And they deserve to live in a safe place. They deserve to live in the greatest country in the world. That is the greatest country in the world. But if somebody doesn't come in and fix what needs to be fixed, it's not going to be the greatest country in the world anymore. United States is or was in the brink of being a third world country. You look at New York. I look at New York from here in all the on social media. And a lot of stuff that's happening there is happening here. People running around in scooters, sticking people up. Because you already have that culture being pushed upon, that criminal culture from these third world countries being pushed upon. And yes, there's always been crime everywhere. But it's to a point where it's becoming a cancer, and everything's getting mixed up. Before you know it, it's going to go out of control, especially when you have a country with no gun laws, practically. But let's keep watching. Guys, please bear with me.
Thank you very much. That is why each day under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength. We will move with purpose and speed to bring back hope, prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day. presidential election will be remembered as the greatest and most consequential election in the history of our country. As our victory showed, the entire nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, urban, suburban, rural, and very importantly, we had a powerful win in all 7 swing states, and the popular vote, we won by millions of people.
When he said that, they should have focused on Kamala Harris. I would have loved to see her face when he said that. Guys, I'm very sorry. It is lagging a little bit. I was thinking about downloading it fully. I was thinking about a lot of things. Please bear with me. I wanted to watch while making the video and sharing my reaction to this. So I actually, please bear with me, work with me. Let's keep watching.
To the Black and Hispanic, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it. I've heard your voices in the campaign, and I look forward to working with you in the years to come. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor, this will be a great honor, but in his honor we will strive together to make his dream a reality. We will.
See, a lot of people on Trump's first term, even I was one of them. A lot of people just thought Trump was a straight up racist. Trump is a racist. But even I thought that. And it was because a lot of pro-white people was supporting him. And he also has the history with his father. His father was a grand wizard. But I noticed that this term, a lot of people just said, wait a minute, I'm going with Trump. Hispanics, blacks, like a lot of people done changed their minds because a lot of people have seen that Trump, first of all, they respect him as a businessman. A lot of black people, they respect Trump's gangsterism. They do. They respect his gangster. It's that simple. A lot of people from the hood, they voted for him. A lot of people that would have never voted for him on his first term. And Hispanics, as far as Hispanics, this is what I believe, is that if you Hispanic and you live there, but you established there, you're practically an American, you're a Hispanic American, or you've been there for years, you don't really want a flood of more immigrants flooding the country, because it does take away jobs, it takes away space, it adds to the crime because not everybody that's coming is a good guy. So it does affect everybody that's living there. It even affects the people that just got there. Something else is, when it comes to illegal immigrants, we refuse to understand. And I was never an illegal immigrant, by the way. I left when I was a child. My parents all went legally. Never been an illegal immigrant. But illegal immigration is just what it is. Illegal. It's against the law. So it's not fair that you lived in Guatemala and you just decided to walk in the United States and somebody had to wait 10 years, maybe 15 years to go in legally, spend a lot of money, spend a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of stress. If they have families over there working very hard to spend a lot of money, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of things have to go into you actually immigrating legally to the United States. Is it fair for Mexicans to just walk to the United States like you call like you walking to, I don't know, to the corner store? No, it's not. It's not fair, and it's not right, and it's not legal. Let's keep watching.
Will make his dream come true. Thank you. Thank you.
Look. Please, I hope you guys notice. Look, maybe you could see my cursor. This is Kamala Harris. If you notice, everybody stood up except them. Look at Biden. Look at Kamala. They don't stand up for nothing. But let's keep watching.
National unity is now returning to America, and confidence and pride is soaring like never before. We do, my administration.
I had to stop it this fast. Sorry I stopped it this fast, but I just had to bring something to the light. Rewinding back, you remember when you remember Biden's inaugural celebration? Trump never went. Trump didn't go because they had the rumors and whatever, the allegations that these people cheated, and it was they cheated basically. So I'm surprised that Biden actually is there, and Kamala Harris herself. I want to say something that we probably don't know this. If Trump would have lost, he would have never gone to this. He would have never assisted. Well, he didn't have to because he wasn't the president at that time. He didn't have to. Yeah. Kamala Harris is there as the vice president, and Biden. But if Biden would have wanted, Biden would have said, you know what, I'm not going. You didn't go to mine. Why should I go to yours? But I guess this is basically showing, oh no, I'm going to show him that I'm better than him. And you understand? But I know there must have been a little bit of animosity. I think it would look good if we go to show him that we're not sore losers and whatever. But you guys are sore losers. And especially the people that voted for Kamala Harris. You know, I've never seen that. That's one thing that I got to give it to my country. In this country, when the elections came, whoever lost, the president, the actual president, he won the re-election. And the moment they threw the first ballot and he won, he killed them all. Killed them. Through the first numbers, first ballot, boom, it was over. It was over quick as hell. Excuse me. And the other candidates, the losing parties, they called him. They congratulated him. And that's it. The next day, everybody went to work normally. But I've noticed that there was a lot of people mad. Remember, I work for the New York Times, so I get a lot of calls. And a lot of people alleging that New York Times supports Trump, New York Times is biased and whatnot. But there was a lot of people mad. There was a lot of people wanted to leave the country. I think Ellen DeGeneres left the country because Trump won. I don't think I think that was too much. I think they're doing too much. Because in every election, there's one you like, there's one you don't like. If the one you don't like loses, Hey, that's it. And what I don't understand is that most of the time you know who's going to win and you know who's going to lose. In this case, it was a little bit close. I did get kind of fooled. I forgot what it was that Trump did. He got into some type of controversy that a lot of people like backed out or something. Oh, the stuff with the comedian. Yeah, the racist comedian. That's what made me think, yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think he just fucked everything up. But no, he still came victorious. Let's keep watching.
Administration will be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success. We will not forget our country. We will not forget our Constitution. And we will not forget our God. Can't do that. Today I will sign a series of historic executive orders. We will begin the complete restoration of common sense. It's all about common sense.
Common sense.
First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border.
Oh, there you go. Here we go. Here we go. Yo, it's funny as hell, man. How everybody's standing up except Kamala and Harris, man. They're looking crazy right there.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
Is he really going to do that? I hope he does. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Well, even if they come over here, a lot of them is going to come over here. I hope he does. They need to do that, unfortunately. For the sake of American citizens, they need to do that. For the sake of anybody that's there. For the sake of legal residents. For their sake also. For the sake of the United States peace. They got enough criminals already. Now, we have to be real. I think in his whole 4-year term, he's not going to be able to do that. There's a lot of money. A lot of money that is involved in deporting people. When I got deported, I came by myself. I know that they usually come in packs. I just so happened to come by myself. They had to pay 2 people to bring me, 2 officers. One here, one here. They had to pay their flight ticket. I came commercial plane. And they had to pay their flight ticket back, I imagine. Plus their overtime hours, plus whatever hours, everything. There's a lot that goes into that. And that's just one person. But anyway, he has a plan. That remains to be seen. I can't wait to see it. I hope he does it. I hope he does it. Let's keep watching.
We will reinstate my Remain in Mexico policy. I will end the practice of catch and release. And I will send troops to the southern border to repel the disastrous invasion of our country. Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
You know what's crazy too? That I forgot to say that a lot of money goes into this. Let's say, for example, you from here, you're from the Dominican Republic. You took a boat or you took a plane, you went to Mexico, or you went to I don't know, you went to Guatemala. No, you went to Salvador or you went to Honduras. And from there, you made it all the way up there. You made it over there. And you just crossed the border. Now, the United States, they catch you and they're going to deport you. They got to fly you over here with an officer and everything. That's a lot of money. Usually they have the Conair plane. That's fuel. The officers. A lot of money goes into that. I think he's going to bring a law that if you come from Mexico, we're going to push them to Mexico, and that's it. And that's where the American Mexico conflict is going to come in. But let's keep watching.
And by invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, I will direct our government to use the full immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of foreign gangs and criminal networks, bringing devastating crime to U.S. soil, including our cities and inner cities. As Commander-in-Chief, I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I am going to do. We will do it at a level that nobody's ever seen before. Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices. The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill. America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have, the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it.
You know what's crazy? Is it me or is Trump inaugural speech sound like he's going to be there forever? Does he know that he's only going to be there 4 years and there's just so much he could do in 4 years? I mean, after that, of course, hopefully, maybe his vice president will succeed him. Maybe the same party, somebody with tougher law, somebody that he actually trains and grooms to be the next Donald Trump and continues his legacy, continue his political practices. But he sounds like he's going to be there forever. That's it. He sounds like he just took a kingdom. Like he's the new king. It doesn't sound like he's not talking like it's only 4 years. But anyway, let's keep watching.
We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again right to the top, and export American energy all over the world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate. saving our auto industry, and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers. In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens. For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before. To restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government, my administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
You know, there's something that I forgot to say. Here in the Dominican Republic, I work in a call center, and that call center provides service for the United States. If the United States collapses, we collapse. And this is not just call centers, this is everything. Tourism, everything. Import, export. We live off the United States. It's like they're our titty that we suck milk out of. And that's why we all need somebody to keep the United States afloat. If the United States collapses, we collapse. If it declines, we decline. But let's keep watching.
Years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America. Never again will the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents. Something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law. And we are going to bring law and order back to our cities. This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Yeah, that was the one. I gave y'all a spoiler. That was the one.
This week, I will reinstate any service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay. And I will sign an order to stop our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately. Our armed forces will be free to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies. Like in 2017, we will again build the strongest military the world has ever seen. We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars that we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into.
Now, something else I wanted to say, but I've been hearing him say that as soon as he gets into office, he's going to end the Russia-Ukraine war. I know him and putting the boys and all that, but I still want to see how he plans to do this. And I believe he plans to push, what is it, Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, he plans to push him against the wall. He's going to tell him, look, just give up whatever they took and leave it alone. And he's going to have to give up all that territory. And then you know what's going to happen? His citizens are going to hate him. So he's not going to be a martyr. He's not going to be the good president. He's going to be a sellout because the people that actually live there are going to have to obey or abide by the new Russian laws. So I think that's what Trump is trying to mediate. Because he said, as soon as I get in, I'm going to end that war. That remains to be seen. We can't say he's not going to do it, but we got to see how he's going to do it. I believe he's going to tell Zelensky, I think his name is Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, he's going to tell him, listen, all that territory that they took, they're going to just let them get it, and we're going to help you with the rest. And it's going to be that type of situation. Let's keep watching.
Proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier. I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the Middle East are coming back home to their families. Thank you. America will reclaim its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful, most respected nation on earth, inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs.
Yeah, he say he planning to take over the Panama Canal again. I got to see how he's going to do that. I mean, he's saying a lot of stuff that it remains to be seen how he's going to do it. I mean, he's only going to be there 4 years, but a million immigrants, deporting a million immigrants, taking over the Panama Canal, ending the Russia-Ukraine wars. I mean, Trump is a gangster. I'm not undermining him, and I'm not saying he can't do it, but he's going to have to make miracles. Well, let's keep watching.
President McKinley made our country very rich through tariffs and through talent. He was a natural businessman and gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal.
Wow.
We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made, and Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated. American ships are being severely overcharged and not treated fairly in any way, shape, or form, and that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
Some gangster words right there. You got to see how he's going to do that. I had a feeling it was because China was involved. You see, that's what I'm saying. We still cannot. All you TikTokers, I'm a TikToker. I do a little something on TikTok, but not as much. I just do it mostly to promote my channel. But don't think that TikTok stuff is over. TikTok may as well disappear. May very well disappear in the next after 3 months. Trump may just decide, listen, no, that violates national security. We're not doing it. China's going to say, no, we're not selling about 50%. And that's it. And it'll stay like that. But let's keep watching.
Above all, my message to Americans today is that it is time for us to once again act with courage, vigor, and the vitality of history's greatest civilization. So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success. We will not be deterred. Together we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and disease-free. The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory, builds our cities, raises our expectations, and carries our flag into new and beautiful horizons. And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
You got to give it to Trump also, man. Aside from being gangster, he a very, very, very slick talker. Very slick talker. Like, he just talks a good one. Like, he makes everything feel great again. Like, he just talks and everything is great for him. And he sounds believable. But anyway, let's keep watching. that smile right there. Why not? That's the richest smile on earth right there. Why not? The richest man on the planet. I'll be smiling too, and everybody around me will be smiling. And look at this guy. He look like he's gonna be something to reckon with. That's Trump Jr. right there. That's Donald Trump Jr. right there. I forgot his name, but that's his son. Donald Trump's son. He looks like him. Look. He's probably gonna be another one of those. Another Trump, basically. Probably worse. Let's keep watching.
Ambition.
I would love to know the reason. I would love to know the reason behind his seriousness. You see how Elon Musk is laughing, and he's just serious. There's probably something personal going on. And I just rewinded it a little bit. Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! He's just like he looks like he's mad or something. He looks like he probably doesn't want to be there or something. I wonder what's behind that. I would love to know the mystery. The mystery behind that seriousness. Look at this guy. Yeah, look at this guy. He like this. And this guy's just dead serious, man. Like he pissed off. He probably doesn't want to be there. Probably bored half to death, or he's just mad at his father or something. It's a mystery. I would love to know the reason behind that. But anyway.
Ambition is the lifeblood of a great nation. And right now our nation is more ambitious than any other. There's no nation like our nation. Americans are explorers, builders, innovators, entrepreneurs, and pioneers. The spirit of the frontier is written into our hearts. The call of the next great adventure resounds from within our souls. Our American ancestors turned a small group of colonies on the edge of a vast continent into a mighty republic of the most extraordinary citizens on earth. No one comes close. Americans pushed thousands of miles through a rugged land of untamed wilderness. They crossed deserts, scaled mountains, braved untold dangers, won the Wild West, ended slavery, rescued millions from tyranny, lifted billions from poverty, harnessed electricity, split the atom, launched mankind into the heavens, and put the universe of human knowledge into the palm of the human hand. If we work together, there is nothing we cannot do and no dream we cannot achieve. Many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback. But as you see today, here I am. The American people have spoken.
Too gangster. Too gangster. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remove this. Trump is gangster, man. Now, it just remains to be seen what's next. I'm dying to know what's next. I'm dying to know what's going to keep coming. Rough times are coming for the immigrant people. The immigrants, the people at the border, they might as well turn around. They should have seen this coming. For example, if you're from this country, you should have never gone over there. As soon as Trump won, you guys should have all turned around. You guys should have all turned around. You guys should have all turned around. Guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for bearing with me. I know that the sound was buffering a lot. It was lagging a lot. I'm working on it. I wanted to share this with you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, get with me. Until next time, peace.